Hello everyone, Lurgs here, and today it's how to build the next Bronx compact sofa side. This is a handy little piece of furniture that you can put on the side of your sofa just to store any magazines and books and put your cup of teas or beers on the top, or a glass of wine. This is quite a heavy piece of furniture, weighs about 9 kilograms, and this is only going to take 15 minutes to half an hour to build, and all you're going to need is a crosshead screwdriver, also known as a Phillips screwdriver, but you may also require a small block of wood and a small hammer. I've got everything out of the box here. Make sure that everything is in the package, so just check that with the instructions. There should be 7 furniture parts and a screw. You actually get a spare screw, and I've laid it all out here where I'm going to be building it. But before we get started, you're going to have a lovely cup of tea. If you're going to be following any of our how-to videos, make sure you have a lovely brew. First of all, take this black part here, which is item number 5, and we're going to be placing that onto item number 3, one of the side panels. Now we're going to be building this flush, so all the parts are going to be flush with the edge of any edges, making sure that the rough edge is facing outwards. So just push that in and then slide it towards the edge with the rough side facing outwards. Next, we're going to be fitting part number 6 into these 2 holes here and item number 7. So let's take item number 6. Again with the rough edge facing on towards the outside. So the rough edge towards the bottom. Just line that up with those holes. Then just use the weight of your body. Pull it downwards. Or just gently tap it with your closed fist. If you're having trouble, you can take a small block of wood, place that along the top and then hit that with a small hammer very gently. But this is okay just to wiggle this in, just using the weight of your body. There we go. That is item number 6 with the unfinished edge facing towards the bottom. Now take item number 7, again with the unfinished edge facing the outside, the bottom. And we're just gently pushing it into those slots. Using the weight of your body, pushing that down. And you can pull that over towards the edge so it's flush with the edge of that other piece. Item number 3. These are all in the correct positions with the rough edge facing outwards. Then take item number 4, which is one of the edges. This is going to be laying over the top here. So you're lining up all these positions. Make sure it's all lined up correctly. So that is all lined up, ready to be pushed down. So we're going to have this part flush. So using the weight of your body, gently pushing it down so that slots into place. Great stuff. That edge part is now in, but this item number 5 is not flush with the end, so you can just slide that across because it's in one of those sliding brackets. So just make sure that's flush with the end. Then you just need to flip it over so we've got access to the underside to fix the bottom. Take item number 2. Make sure that hole lines up with the hole on the bottom there, because that is where we're going to be screwing it in to fix that bottom part in. So we're lining up those holes, gently pulling it down, that slots into place. Now take your crosshead Phillips screwdriver and then gently screw that in clockwise. Be careful if you're using a cordless screwdriver or a powered screwdriver, you do not want to over tighten it. Now the only thing we found with this is this screw head does slightly stick out a bit. If you're laying this on a hard floor it may wobble. I'm surprised this isn't indented. You may have to undo that and just indent it slightly just by drilling a slightly larger hole that the screw head fits into. Then take item number 1. Lay that down, then we're lifting this part onto it. Again lining up those holes, and the black supporting structure pushes down into holes in item number 1. So again, use the weight of your body to slot those in. Now we did find with this item number 5, this black support strut here, I couldn't actually get this pushed in. So what you can do is just take a small block of wood and a small hammer and just gently tap that, just to push that into those holes. Do not hit that furniture part directly with the hammer because you'll fill it full of dents. You do not want to be doing that. Obviously I'm filming with one hand and tapping with the other hand. It'd be much easier to hold that block of wood with one hand and tap it in with the hammer. So I'm just gently tapping that in. So it goes nice and deep into those holes. Great stuff. Now we're going to flip it back over. That is it. Job done. It's time to put it next to the sofa. Superb. Look at that. That is looking good. Nice little bit of kit and very useful. So I'm just going to sit down on the sofa and have another brew. Oh, nice socks, Lurgs. Fabulous. I hope you found that useful. We'll put some other useful how-to videos around the edge of the screen. Take care.